Braised chicken thighs in a creamy lemon herb sauce with honey, balsamic, glazed Brussels sprouts. That is what we are going to be working on tonight. So you're going to start out with half a cup of balsamic vinegar, and you're going to add that to a pot along with a quarter cup of honey. We're going to make a glaze out of this, and this is going to go over your Brussels sprouts. Mix that up in a pot and then bring it to a simmer over medium heat. You want to let all the honey absorb into the balsamic vinegar and let it thicken. Over on the side of that, we're going to dice up half an onion and mince 2 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to season both sides of 3 chicken thighs with salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Go ahead and saute your onions and garlic in your pan with a little bit of neutral oil. I like to use a grapeseed or an avocado oil. You want to avoid using something like olive oil that's got a strong taste and is going to burn really easily. When your onions are really cooked out and have caramelized really nicely, then you can add your chicken into the pan. You're going to let that cook really well on both sides. Let that brown on both sides. When the chicken is browned on both sides, you're going to slice 2 lemons, and you're going to use the juice from those lemons to deglaze the pan, which means you're going to use the acid to take all of the junk off the bottom of the pan. And all that soot and junk on the bottom of the pan is flavor that's going to pull up, and it's going to be worked into your sauce. So once you've deglazed the bottom of your pan, then you're going to use about a quart of chicken stock, and you're going to fill your pan up to about halfway to your chicken. Now your vinegar glaze should be cooked down, so you can pull that off the stove and put that in a bowl. You're going to toss your Brussels sprouts in the glaze. Now normally I would do this in the oven, but we don't have a working oven right now, so I did this on the stove. You're just going to toss your Brussels sprouts back on the stove, put them over some heat, and let them saute. On the side of this, I'm going to chop up some cilantro and parsley. Go ahead and mince that really nicely. That's going to be my garnish. I'm also going to chop up some green onions. I'm going to return to my sauce, which is now boiling, and I'm going to add about a half a cup of heavy cream and mix that into my sauce. I'm going to let that thicken a little bit for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back around and I'm going to add a cornstarch slurry. The cornstarch slurry is about a tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. You want to dissolve the cornstarch in the water, and you want to add it to your sauce while your sauce is boiling, and this will immediately thicken your sauce. You don't want to add it while your sauce is cold, or it will just turn to mush. You want to add it while the sauce is boiling. Go ahead and add your herbs into your sauce once your sauce is nice and thick, and you are just about ready to serve. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe for new recipes every week.